Hey everybody, it's Jessie here at Outcast Outpost, and today I want to do a little one-on-one chat. We're not doing a product review or nothing, so I don't have the panel with me as usual, but today I wanted to address a couple of issues that hit very close to home with me. I myself am a transgender woman, and for those of you who aren't very familiar with the term, it's basically I was born with the body of a dude, but my mind is wired in a female configuration, so to speak, and it just causes a lot of distress between body and mind and whatnot. But that's not the root of what I'm getting to. The root of what I'm getting to is I want to do a little outreach to the LGBT community, and specifically I'm going to target transgender people. Yes, I have cue cards for once. Something that I don't like to do videos with, but for this it's more of a serious conversation, so I wanted to be prepared. And the first thing I wanted to hit on the head, though, I wanted to tell you that here at Outcast Outpost, everybody is welcome. We believe that everyone in our community deserves the same respect as everybody else. And, we try our best to treat every customer that walks through the door like family. And that's our big thing. We want you to feel as though you have the best customer service experience that you're going to get. And with that comes, like I said, all types are welcome. We want you to come as you are, and at the end of the day, we just want to make you guys smile. We want you to have a good experience when you come in to buy your products. Because honestly, selling stuff is just part of our job. A big part of it is taking care of you guys. And, the backbone of any business is the customer. So we want you guys to be happy, no matter who you are. We're not here to cast judgment. We're not here to form opinions. We're just here to make sure that you guys have a good experience in our store. And with that, I'll get on to saying that, in the time I've been working here, I've been happy. It's been a great experience. I've not had any negative experiences with anybody. And I'm not one for hiding who I am. I'm, publicly going out and whatnot. I'm used to looks, stares. I'm used to the whole 9 yards. But I don't know what it is about here. It doesn't happen. Everyone's treated me with great respect. And, I'm very honored to work here. I'm honored to be a part of this outcast family, so to speak. And I really encourage you guys, all of you, looking for a good shop with a nice environment where the people behind the counter want to talk to you, where we want to get to know you. That's what we're here to do. You want to stay a while and talk? Tell us about your job. Tell us what you take interest in, We like talking just as much as you guys do. We like to provide a real human experience when you shop. We're not here to be, how are ya? Here's your juice. Have a good day. Unless that's what you want. You want to come in, get your stuff and go? That's you. You want to come in and talk to us, bullshit a little bit? We're fine with that too. And we really do love it. Now, I'll take a little vape here for a second. Now I'm going to get on to the statistics and the sciencey stuff. the big issue that I really want to address. I'm gonna start out and tell you a little statistic that I dug up. According to the CDC and the American Cancer Society, it's believed that the LGBT community as a whole is 200% more likely to be addicted to tobacco products. And now, with that, I'm going to take another little detour here and say that I'm not going to talk about vaping in this video. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to discuss, just a big issue. This isn't about vaping versus smoking. That's not something that I even can discuss on our page. But what I can do is I can tell you these facts. And these are facts that, honestly, I believe everyone should know. The LGBT community as a whole, 200% more likely to be addicted to tobacco compared to the cis hetero community, I guess is what they'd be called. I'm not great with terminology here, guys. Let's just face it. It is what it is. But along those lines, gay men are 50% more likely to smoke than straight men, and lesbian women are 70% more likely to smoke than straight women. And all three of these statistics are backed up by both the CDC and the American Cancer Research Society, or the American Cancer Society, I'm sorry. And that, to me, it's just unacceptable. I mean, I'm not casting judgment on any of you who smoke cigarettes. That's not what I'm here to do. I just find the statistics to be appalling, and it really does get under my skin a little bit. Now, to hit even closer to home with me, I want to talk to you trans guys and you trans girls. As we know, trans women on hormone replacement therapy, you girls are very, very likely to get blood clots. It's just a side effect of taking estrogen. It's something that happens. It's a risk that we're all very aware of. And as sad as it is, it's just the risk we accept. However, it doesn't matter who you are. If you smoke cigarettes, you're also taking that risk. So, to you trans girls, and even to you trans guys, I did research this. Cigarettes on trans men and women on hormone replacement have an increased chance, even more so than hormone replacement by itself, of causing blood clots. And these blood clots are very dangerous. They can block major arteries, they can get into your heart. There's a lot that can go wrong with these. For those of you familiar with deep vein thrombosis, there's a very high likelihood that if you smoke while you're on hormone replacement, that could happen to you. It's just how it is. When you trans guys take testosterone, it makes your blood thicker, from what I've read. And, feel free to correct anything that I may get wrong, because I'm just one person. I did all the research for this on my own. But for both trans men and women, smoking, I'm not going to say doubles, but quintessentially, you have two risk factors for blood clots and deep vein thrombosis. And think about this. There's stories that you can find out there about people who play video games a lot, who sit there for hours on end and don't move. And from the inactivity in their legs, blood clots will form. And when they stand up, these blood clots will travel to other parts of their body and lead to potentially fatal consequences. It's something that happens, and it really shows how serious these blood clots are. And one thing that I really want to split hairs on, a lot of people say, well, before I get to that, actually, there was another issue to address. The issue is that when you smoke while you're on hormone replacement, it's proven that it reduces the effects that the hormones will take on your body. You know, you trans ladies out there, you're waiting on breast development, fat redistribution, softening of your facial features. You're waiting on all these things. And they could take forever to happen, and they may not even happen at their full magnitude if you smoke while you take your hormones. It's just not good. I don't know for sure how smoking affects female to male hormone replacement. That's something that I couldn't really dig up a whole lot on. And so feel free to do your own research in that area. But I do know that blood clots are a very real risk within both groups. And, you know, think about it this way. A lot of us go through with our transition because it's necessary to keep living. For those of you trans people watching, you know what dysphoria does to you. You transition so that you can live and not end up as another suicide statistic. And honestly, if you die of a blood clot or lung cancer, that's a good way to ruin your transition. My big thing, I want to be happy with the body I was born in. And I may have to take additional steps like hormone therapy in order to do that. But one thing that I will not accept for myself is anything that can hinder the effects that I want. Anything that can hinder my body becoming what I want it to be. Because in the end, you can own literally nothing. You can lose everything in a fire. Your car can blow up. But one thing you will always own is your free will and your own body. Those are things that no one can take from you. And honestly, in owning those two things, I want to use my free will to make my body what it should have been all along. And I want to be happy with the results. Now, like I said, I'm not here to cast judgments. It will not change my opinion of you if you smoke cigarettes. It will not change my opinion of you if you attempt to quit and you can't do it. But my big thing is I want all of you to just take into consideration what I said. And I want you to understand that this is not marketing. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here because I've been given this platform on which I can reach out to the public. And I'm just here to get this message out to all of you. That's what I'm here for. This isn't about vaping. This isn't about selling you guys on anything. This is barely about the shop, other than, you know, I want you guys all to know that you're welcome here. But the big point that I want to hit home is that I want you all to stay healthy. You know, I just wanted to get these facts out there so that you had something to take into consideration, so that you had a voice giving you these facts. Now, one other thing that I want to tackle is the very scary word nicotine. You know, you can go online and look it up for yourself. Nicotine isn't really what a lot of us think it is. There's a lot that we have wrong on it. You can go do your own research on that. And one issue within this subject I will tackle is that it has always been assumed that nicotine is the chemical causing these blood clots. It's always been assumed that nicotine is the chemical that stops your hormones from taking effect. Now, there hasn't been a whole lot of research done on it, but there's new studies coming out saying that nicotine by itself doesn't affect your hormones. Nicotine by itself does not dramatically contribute to these blood clots. And this is just what new research is saying, you know. There's more work that needs to be done on this particular subject, but I'm just saying what I read. And I wanted to make you all aware of it. Just, all of this is just food for thought for all of you. You know, I care, all of us here care deeply about the community, the people that live around us, the people that live in our town. You know, really, we just care about our fellow human beings. And that goes for all of you. Really, nobody's excluded from that. It doesn't matter your gender, your sexual preferences, your occupation, your color, none of that. What matters is we just want you to experience true human interaction and hopefully leave here with a smile when you come and visit us. You know, that's, I mean, all the points I tackled are major points. I just want you guys to know that I care about all of you. All of us here do. Like I said, this video is not about vaping. This video has nothing to do with vaping at all. These are just some statistics that I felt it was my duty to bring to you guys. So, I'd like for all of you to just take into consideration what I said. And I'd love to see you come through the door someday. I just, you know, I love my community outreach. I love talking to all of you. And a big thing that I will reiterate right now is that I feel it's important that we make a note that everyone of all kinds are welcome. And I'd like to remind you that I'm here. And that in itself should say a lot about this place. I've been here for a long time. I'm coming up on a year here. And if this place was bad, if this place was judgmental and opinionated and closed-minded, I wouldn't tolerate a year of working here. But honestly, I love coming to work every day. And I hope that all of you love being our customers. So, this has been Jessie, here at Outcast Outpost. Just, as usual, like, subscribe, and, you know, leave down in the comments what we can do better for you. Be it on these videos, in the shop, anything. We love to hear your output. Your input, I mean. But we love to hear what you have to say. We want to make sure we're doing right by you guys. So, I know this has been a long one, but I had a lot of information to get out. All you guys stay safe out there, and hope to see you soon.